Alright guys, it's the finale. It's the big finale of Invincible Season 2. A lot of weird things. A lot of weird arcs have happened. A lot of story progression. The weird ones, the weird ones were kind of like the small ones, like the therapy group at some point got strange, and then Debbie is now found, I guess, another kid to maybe distract her. I'm not too sure, but even then, she's not taking care. The arc, the Rex's stuff. I thought Rex was gonna die this season. I didn't think that was gonna happen. What was another one? But in terms of major ones, we got like some space stuff, lots of Viltrumite stuff, and not as much multiverse stuff as I thought we were gonna get, considering how the season started. I thought we were really going to get into the multiverse stuff, but what ended up happening was multiverse stuff in the first episode, and that was it. So, Angstrom is back, and he's threatened Debbie. So, let's see how Mark deals with all of that. Start in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man, there's going to be a lot of multiverse jumping here. I just know there is. This is another dimension? This feels like it's another dimension. Yeah, that seems like Mark. It sounds like the voice actor. No, that's Nolan. Oh, is Nolan free? Oh. Is this our Nolan? Or is this another dimension? This might be another dimension. I don't recognize these guys. Trying to trick us. Make us think it's our Nolan. Maybe. I don't know. That guy's dead. That dude. Hmm. This it's a different time.
It seems you've passed inspection. Finally fit for your execution.
Huh?
Congratulations.
Oh. So he's supposed to die wanting to fight? Okay. That's weird. What, he didn't realize what was happening in time? Did they knock him out? How'd that happen? Who the hell is this? Oh. Oh, this is gross. Taylor, I don't know who the hell you are, but can we cut? You're gonna barf. You're gonna barf. Oh, you are perfect. Invincible. Okay. What a weird. Oh, okay.
Far enough. There's a chance you could kill me before I snap her neck. I'm not sure. You could try if you'd like.
Is it that easy?
Take that risk?
Can he really snap her neck that
Mark
quick?
Grayson of this dimension a risk taker? It would appear not. Future reference. Oh, and before I forget,
What the hell?
blocking all signals within these four walls. I wouldn't want us to be interrupted.
Who are you and what do you want?
What if he called Cecil beforehand?
Call you. He said he'd hurt us if we didn't. Mark.
He was talking to me.
Let them go now.
Did you know your identity is public in almost half of the realities you exist in? So careless.
Yeah.
Why you're here?
Yeah. Well, the other ones, he doesn't care.
You really don't remember who I am. Let me help. When we met before, you hadn't done this to me.
Oh God, you're that guy.
That guy? That's all you remember of me? That I was that guy?
Hey, watch it.
I am Angstrom Levy, and you made me into a monster.
I didn't do anything to you. Your machine blew up.
I was gonna save the world. All of them.
You you need help? Let me just...
I had help. I had the best doctors in a dozen dimensions. They saved my life, rebuilt my body, but even they couldn't fix this. So now, I'll always have a reminder of you and what you did. Oh, I agree. Come get me.
What if Mark chooses not to fight? I thought about it. Like, is he willing to kill a pacifist? If Mark shows kindness to him, I don't know how he's gonna react to that. Because he wants to. He probably wants to bring out the worst in Mark. You know what I mean? If he had just stuck to talking, I wonder what would have happened.
My word, how is this possible?
Oh.
It's the damnedest thing. If I wasn't looking right at it.
I thought sapiens were extinct. I was but a hatchling when I last tasted their succulent flesh.
I want to taste. We can share. I smelled it first. It's mine.
Stay back. No one's eating me.
Egads, it's... Never heard tell of a talking sapien.
I don't
Okay.
care if it sings. I don't care how it tastes.
Back, you brute. If it talks, it thinks.
Yes.
It flies too.
Wow.
Things must be invisible.
More to eat. I want my taste.
What the hell?
Welcome back. I like your brother's color. So unique. It'll give him something to talk about at parties. If he lives to attend one. You know, I haven't encountered him in any other reality yet. Isn't that interesting?
If you hurt him, I swear I'll...
You'll what? Kill me? Of course. Don't worry. I have no intention of hurting your brother or your mother.
Okay. All right.
Your little family is safe. As long as I don't determine that the only way to hurt you is to hurt them.
Oh.
In favor and die.
Oliver!
No!
Damn. He still hit him pretty hard. Alright, this is what people were talking about. I knew about this. Alright. Spider-Man. I mean, whatever the hell his name is. I don't know who this guy is. Fighting Dr. It has a P in front of it. I don't know what it would be. Dr. Damn, it's really him. Oh my god. That's crazy. Is it actually the voice actor? It's the voice actor of Spectacular Spider-Man.
Look, I saw the portal. I know you're from another dimension. Way too much experience with that, especially lately. So,
What does that mean?
I'm the good guy here, and Mr. Mechanical Arms is not.
You got glowing red eyes, man. How am I supposed to...
Alright. Classic Spider-Man.
You're okay, Oliver. It's gonna be okay.
There's no way to know that for sure. What kind of mother lies to her son like that?
I said you wouldn't hurt us.
No, I said you were safe. As long as your son suffers and dies like he deserves to. And speaking of,
Okay. That was fast.
one wrong move and they fall. Action all picked out, where the ground is 8 stories lower than it is here.
Well. Alright. Now if he holds on to him, what
You're
happened?
gonna hurt them. And you're not gonna hurt me. I don't know what game you're playing, but you're not a killer. I'm sorry I didn't remember you. But I remember that night. You were trying to save me. Maybe the accident changed you, but You were a good person trying to do a good thing.
Trying to save you? After all the pain and suffering you've caused? The lives you've taken?
It's the wrong one, buddy. Wrong one, buddy.
No. 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 Wouldn't save him. Not me. Not ever. Couldn't. Wouldn't.
Identity. Oh no. Mixed identity here. He's not sure. He's not
Won't build my utopia with blood.
Yeah. I was curious about this. Is it just his brain?
Justice will come for you. For all the friends we've lost to your senseless cruelty, for all the families you've torn apart, you will reap.
Let's do this, Mark. I missed lunch because of that riot in Bangkok.
Way ahead of you.
You are not okay, man.
Daddy, I miss Mommy.
He had a kid. I guess his kid died. Mark killed him. Something like that. Chainsaw?
Everything's gonna be.
You named your kid Chainsaw? Oh, this is another one.
Oh, poor Angstrom. You actually
Damn.
hide from me?
Wow, so most of them had bad experiences with Mark. That would make sense.
Pathetic.
Jesus, man.
Tell you what,
Jesus. Oh, that's why he did that to...
boy, quickly.
Wow. You're not okay, dude. That's another one's wife? Or is this the same one? That's not the same one because they're different marks. Yeah. She's dead. How did he survive though? Yeah, I was gonna say it probably piped right through her chest. Considering the scaffolding. That's tough. That's fucked, man. How is he alive? What, these are all his friends? They always like the other officers, just all that. Yeah. Jesus, that was kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. Insensitive of me, but like still. Fuck. Wow, so it's not one. It's not one in control. Jesus. Yeah. And that's when they got teleported.
A monster! I would never save him. Never. He deserves to die right now.
It's over.
It'll never be over until I've made you pay for everything you've done.
I am done playing your game.
Are they?
You want to kill me? Fine. Let them go, and you can take your best shot. All right? I won't even fight back.
Mark.
I appreciate the offer, but what would be the fun in that?
I am not flying through any more of your stupid portals.
Alright.
You can't hurt me with that.
Just as stupid in every dimension.
Yeah. Alright. Took advantage of him a lot there, but sure. A kind Mark Grayson. Kind of rare in some dimensions, but instead you want to fuck with him. Because that's the right direction to go with that. Well, this one looks a lot like ours. Well, shittier, but still a lot like ours. But I don't know. Oh, the zombies! Cool. Kill. That's neat. Of course it goes silent and then suddenly they all show up.
Your son is more resilient than I anticipated. Maybe I should leave him somewhere time runs quicker. No, in all my research, I didn't learn how long his kind can go without food.
Ugh, fuck you, bitch.
Not very smart.
Ah, man.
Stop this. Please.
You think you're innocent in all this?
What?
In so many other dimensions, you join your husband and son when they slaughter millions and make the earth burn. You're a traitor to your own kind. Your family's legacy is blood.
No. Not me. I raised the boy who defied his father and saved this planet. From what you say, these worlds are extremely different. I know the son I raised, and he is no killer.
You sure about that?
You make it sound like this is the one world where Mark is good, and you're the one who's bad.
What?
Oh, that's why you're so angry. Because you turned out rotten here, and Mark is the hero for once.
You don't know anything!
Yeah? Alright, pal. Are you not? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your son is the monster!
Oliver, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay.
Your attack accomplished nothing. I'm going to make your son
This guy's gonna die, man.
I'm even gonna make this child hurt.
So I mean, like he opens
My god!
as I come out. There's no gap in between.
Who the hell are these people?
Somewhere else. In some dimensions, time is all weird too. So I don't even know how long it's been.
What the
I
fuck?
have no idea what he's done to my mom or my brother.
Oh my god.
How did you get here? Where did you come from?
What are you?
You're a man who dresses like a bat.
This is stupid.
Your name is. Well, yeah, I mean, like, don't you think that's
It's kind of lazy. Stupid. Mad Max.
mood?
Think about this. Punch him.
Mark. Mom.
Oh shit. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Punch a hole right through his chest.
What did you do to her? Remember those doctors I told you about? The ones who rebuilt my body?
All right.
They also improved it.
Oh, you can take a punishment. Good for you, man.
Why do you think I sent you across the multiverse? Why do you think I was softening you up? I don't want you to die in some random dimension.
Oh my god. Alright, fucker. Alright. 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 He's got the combos. Fine by me. I can't wait until this motherfucker dies.
You think anything less than killing you with my bare hands would satisfy me?
I think you're heavily underestimating his species. Oh, Mark's gonna shoot right through him, isn't he?
No. This doesn't end until you and your family are dead.
Alright.
Threatening my family.
Oh, he hit him hard. He hit him for real. Let's go. Fuck him up, Mark. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Fuck him. Kill him. Kill him, Mark. Kill him. Give Ultimate for 2 seconds. Kill him. Kill this piece of shit. Fuck this piece of shit. I don't care about your fucking trauma, bitch. Die. Die, bitch. Die. Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Fucking hypocrite. Die. Stupid ass, disgusting freak. Fuck this piece of shit, man. I was softening you up while I was torturing your mother and your brother, who was an infant. Whew. That felt good. Holy shit. Oh, that felt good. He wanted to die anyways. It's okay. Just leave him. It's all good, man. I don't care. You're good, man. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded from the adrenaline. Oh, that felt great. Holy, that felt awesome. Must have been a lot of brains too, because that dude was swollen. Jesus. Oh. Just let it out, man. Let it out. Everyone's first kill is the hardest. Your first kill was tough. Don't do this in real life, guys. I'm just saying. But Mark needed to do this. Mark needed to do this. Yes. 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 I mean, I think it's a fake out anyways. I'm sure Angstrom is going to come back at some point.
All clear. One injured woman and child. Ma'am, are you okay?
Oliver? Oliver. Oh, thank God.
Debbie. Jesus Christ, what happened?
Cecil. Where's Mark?
He's gone for now. Don't worry about it. Ooh, that guy's gonna go through a whole baptism after this. Holy. See, the thing we gotta remember is that Mark doesn't kill people he sympathizes with, right? That is something he just has never done. He's told himself not to do. And I totally get that, but he needs to jump over that hurdle. See? Now he's talking to himself. He's losing himself a little bit, but it's all right. He'll be fine.
He made me do it.
Yep.
It was an accident.
It's still, it's still fucked up. It's still murder, though. And you can accept both. You can accept that, listen, that fucker deserved to die. What I did was wrong.
I had no other choice.
Well, hey. This is why I was happy, because I was like, this guy just needs to die. He just needs his life to be ended. Because there's no up from here. He had issues. This man needed to die. You did, yeah. But also, so did he. What makes you a man who wanted to protect his family permanently?
He told me he was stronger.
He did. He thought he was stronger too. He thought he was.
I wanted to kill him, but I didn't know if I could.
Yep. It's all right. fine. Oh man. Oh. The bigger problem is there's no one here. And unless he can find someone to build him a goddamn portal. Oh, he's just realizing. You can also fly really fast and do a scour of where you are. Well, you're not... Okay. That's a bit of a leap. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, man, this kid. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay. Yep. Oh, you killed him. Yeah, so I guess you did kind of win. Well, at least no other marks have to deal with that bullshit. Assuming he didn't kill all the good ones. It's cathartic. What's the word? Cathartic? Fuck. Mentally, too. Cool. It is funny that Levy did say that he was strong, like he was built to the point where he could contest against him. But the thing is, wow. He's like, let me stand on my own 2 feet at least.
I merely wanted to stand. I'll walk out of here on my own.
Don't try anything.
Right.
I accepted my fate long ago.
Move, scum.
Hey, just cut me some slack. Jeez. Crap. My plan worked. What? Remember me? Yes. Why are you here?
Face front, you know-bin.
For you, man. I'm here for you. Talk soon.
Okay. But yeah, it'll be therapeutic later. Not right now. Right now, he's isolated. He doesn't have anyone to talk to about this, so it's gonna hurt him a lot. The thing is, right, like if he kills him, right, and his mom is there, she can at least talk him down, right, and be like, it's okay, right? Even though it's kind of like copium, right? Like it's kind of copium, but it's like, you know, when you hold the person you were trying to protect who was injured by that man that you just murdered, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, psychology is complicated, as you can clearly see here. And murder is not something you want to use Occam's razor for, but like the simple answer here was like defeat the problem now. Because clearly he like talking could have helped, but he's not there.
Whoa.
Hello.
Mark. You look terrible.
Eve, is that you?
Yes, just
A different one.
not the me you know. Not anymore, at least.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I did something horrible.
We know. The only logical reason for you to be stuck in this dimension would be if you injured or killed Angstrom Levy during your fight. We knew this long ago.
It just happened.
Maybe for you. For us, it was 20 years ago.
This is different.
It took us that long to find this dimension. Luckily, by that time, there were 4 working time machines in Guardian custody.
Whatever that means.
Come from the world where you've been missing all these years. It's not good.
Yeah.
We've already said too much. Any more, and we could disrupt the time stream. Mark, I'm opening a portal that will send you home.
Okay.
sort of survived here.
You did, but you wouldn't like what you had become.
What does that mean? Interesting. There's another version of him out there that is their, it's their mark, right? Interesting. Wonder what they mean by all that shit. Eve has something to tell you.
Mark, wait. I love you, Mark. I have for a very long time, and when you disappeared, I was devastated. I should have told you. No, don't tell me.
Tell her.
Tell her.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell her you love her.
Damn. That's
Tell her
crazy.
you don't love her.
Just tell her something. That's very.
Something so that she can go on with her life.
Man, I wonder. Okay.
Now go.
Oh, the writing here is scary because it's like, is this ours? I don't think this is ours, though. But it may be. We don't know 100%.
I suppose you weren't paying attention when we discussed not damaging the time stream.
Shut up, Rex.
Okay.
Oh God.
Mark, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. All she's done is ask about you.
What about Oliver?
Not a scratch on the kid.
All right.
I'll give you some time.
I don't know if we have to deal with another Angstrom Levy. We might.
Always.
Or we might not. Who fucking knows? We don't know how long Mark was gone, too, in terms of, like, his mental awareness of time. Because he was in those other dimensions for a while. He was having conversations with people and everything, so.
Mom.
I'm okay, Mark.
You don't look good.
Is it
Yeah, he's gone.
is it over?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Mark.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Damn, bro, look at the America. Full of parking lots and nothing else.
This isn't the most secluded place in the world, kid.
So why are you here? He wants his, you know,
You didn't have a choice.
his time?
Beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
You're not your dad, Mark.
You weren't there. I lost it.
Good.
I just lost it.
Yeah, like a human does.
Across the line, Cecil, and
Okay.
I
Any normal human being.
You kept your mom and your brother safe.
Yeah, I was like, dude, there's different than being a Viltrumite and being a human. Come on,
Mark,
dude,
look at me.
get real.
If the bad guys are dead and the good guys are alive, that's a good day.
how do you know the difference?
All the bad guys are usually ones who break people's arms.
People who don't hurt them.
It's Russ.
Innocent mothers.
You're not him.
Relax.
You weren't there.
Right. It's always you weren't there. It's never like, It's never like, let me think about it actually.
Any help?
Making a sandwich?
He needs to rationalize it enough, you know? And the rationalization is not that he was right. The rationalization is that both were wrong.
I'm still learning.
But things would have been worse had he had lived.
Well, it shows.
At least, most likely. Most likely. And that's the important part.
Transformations are
You don't want to take risks when the risk is losing your fucking family to a murderer.
problems. It's what I'm good at. It's who I am. I care for you, so I wanted to fix your problem. I'm sorry if along the way I became a problem myself.
As apologies go, that's not a bad one.
It's not the best one.
Okay, I get it. I get that fixing stuff is your thing, and I get that you want to help. Just talk to me first.
Oh, everyone's coming with their, like, comeuppance here.
Your computer or whatever. days, I'd rather talk about literally anything else.
That makes sense.
I think I understand.
It's like if you have a terminal condition, like I kind of want to ignore the terminal condition. Not that it doesn't exist, but you know,
Understood.
I want to live my life.
So, you want me to talk about other stuff as well?
Yeah. Oh. Maybe ask me out on another date sometime.
Wow, that's smooth.
Would you like to?
Yes.
Wow, it's that easy. Where the fuck is Mark? What is he up to? This dumbass. He's got his top hat. Wait, is he Abraham Lincoln? Is that the joke? Can't remember if that's a joke.
Immortal? I'm sorry, I never told you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, maybe they'll change the
Drew a copy. Just in case. I was so tired of dying. I was gonna walk away.
Yep.
Become someone else.
Hmm.
But I couldn't. Because of you.
Okay.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
It's okay.
Bro. You're sorry? You're here. I'd be like, hello? Yeah, this happened in the comic too, but I wasn't sure because I think the way she dies is kind of different. So I wasn't sure if they were gonna do the same things. Oh yeah, the mummy shit. Who the fuck are these people?
You got this?
They got the scarab tattoo.
I can lift a truck. Well, a small one. Where'd you get your powers from, anyway? Grandma, on my mom's side. Yeah, not a lot of opportunity back then for women like us if you weren't willing to wear a bathing suit 24/7.
Oh. She's just a normal person with superpowers. Wait, that could have been bad.
Come on. We'll find another way out.
Yeah, okay. Walking. Crawling. Dead man. Oh, that's the guy that found the mummy. He's seen better days. Was her husband? Her boyfriend? Her brother? Probably not her brother. Oh, that's her father. Okay.
Succumb to my influence. Bow to God. Wait, you're both female.
What's the
Must inhabit a living male host.
sexist?
The curse of this tomb.
It's pretty sexist.
That's sexist.
Wait. All right.
I'm strong enough, and I can do this. It's all I ever wanted for as long as I can remember.
What's some music in the background?
I do. I want to be just like you.
What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Alright, this is confusing me. I was like, we're having a montage now? Mark, brother. Okay. Yeah, I'm letting him have his moment.
See this world crumble to dust and blow away. Everyone and everything you know
Will be gone. Night cycle. Where the hell is he going? Uh-huh. Okay. Just chill, Mark. Look at some clouds, man. Let off some steam. Seems like you're already doing that. Oh, not his blood. Not the murderer's blood. I wonder if his blood is like, it's all their blood. It's interesting. Levy's mental state and his biology is so like weird if you think about it. Like physically, which one was he? I assumed I had known, but maybe I didn't. You guys broke up. You moved on. I wonder if he's going to confess to Eve in this episode. I don't think he would. Because I don't know if he loves Eve yet. Whatever he's going to say. They look like shit.
Gas leak blew up the house across the street last year. Now your place? Man, I gotta get my place checked out. Yikes.
Yeah. Can never be too safe.
Brother.
Good to be home, right, Oliver?
He didn't say anything. This kid just looks. That's it. Just stares. I wonder if this place is going to give her some weird PTSD now. She was getting messed up in her home, right? It might not be very comforting, right? That table, fireplace, all that stuff can, I don't know.
Get Oliver ready for bed. Of course.
It could just feel weird sitting in that couch and being like, I don't know. These two need to talk to each other.
Mom, you okay?
No.
What? Oh,
Are you okay, Mark?
I'll be fine.
Maybe you two should talk to each other.
We should get dinner going.
Talk about, like, you know, how fucked you guys are right now. Like normal human beings would be, you know? Maybe if Mark can see how Debbie's feeling, he can understand, like, oh shit, how I'm feeling is actually kind of normal. Maybe I'm not like my dad, but I'm maybe like my mom. I'm not feeling okay, you know? The problem with Mark is that he thinks that everything he's feeling has to be like some weird, like, ultimatum where either I'm being like a Viltrumite like my dad or I'm being a human like my mom. And he doesn't think his mom would, you know, take things far, I guess.
Things are gonna be different now.
Because his mom doesn't have superpowers.
I was starting to feel that we were getting close to some version of normal.
I'm quitting college.
Mark,
Doesn't make sense. I'm missing all my classes, and the more I think about it, what's the point? Am I gonna be a dentist? A lawyer? A coder? Why would I do any of that?
I know things have been tough, but this
He's kind of being honest, though.
future you're talking about, you can't
What's his future, though? In 1,000 years, he's still going to be alive.
I can do. Tell me why I need to go to college.
college does a lot more than just prepare you for a job.
That's kind of true.
I can't.
That's kind of true.
I just can't.
But at the same time, life is putting him...
It's too much. I can't do it. I have to get better. I have to learn how to control myself. It's important. It's the most important thing I can do. I have to get better. I have to be better. Do you understand?
Mark,
Do you?
Yeah,
I do.
he's not a normal person. So, accepting that is tough, you know? He can't have a normal girlfriend. Can't have normal friends sometimes. Eve's problems are different, though. Just to be clear.
Oh my God, Mark.
Interesting.
Cecil told us all about what happened with that psychopath. Is your mom okay?
She's okay. She's a lot stronger than she looks.
I bet. How are you, though?
Not okay.
I don't really want to talk about it.
I feel like you should talk about it to the person that you know cares about you.
Yeah, sure.
And who admitted that
No one
before.
is here for you.
Yeah.
If you ever need a shoulder, I've got two.
Wow, very smooth.
I know.
I don't know if this is right, man. What are you doing?
There's something else I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, don't. That feels like using her. Don't do that. Don't feel like just because you have a leg up here, don't take advantage of it. You know what I mean? It feels rough. It's not good.
It's nothing. I'm sorry.
Sure. I'm sorry, Mark. It's not fair. You don't deserve this.
What?
You don't deserve this.
Why did that feel weird? Why does it feel weird the way she said that? Okay. Don't tell me it's gonna end there. No. Really? That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird, man. Huh. Alright, whatever. I guess that's how Mark's things ends, but I don't know. That feels... Eh. Hey, dipshit. Yo, what's up? Nolan.
Alien. Oh, come on, man. It's out. Don't be like that. I heard about what you did on Praxa. We are on the same side now. No, we're not. You turned against the Empire. Mark told me all about it. But you saw Mark? Yes, on Earth. I came to enlist him in the Coalition's fight against your old pals. But it seems you beat me to it. Leave him out of this. This isn't his fight. The boy have a moment of peace.
He hasn't.
Pay for what I did. Yeah, don't worry. That's gonna happen. I've heard the chatter in here. They're gonna execute you, bro. They are, yes. Most people would be more worried. I'm not a Viltrumite anymore. Not really.
You don't know where you are.
I feel shame and regret for my actions. I see the suffering of lesser beings, and it upsets me deeply. You say that like it's a bad thing. What I did on Earth.
Sorry. This is a perfect scene to end off with.
Immeasurable.
Yep.
What I did to those people. What I did to my son. Yeah, and your people are doing that on 1,000 different planets right now. You can help us stop them. I deserve death.
He feels shame, right?
What? What is it? Think. I miss my wife.
Oh, Nolan. Some interesting love going on here at the end of the season, actually, which is it kind of feels a bit shoehorned in, but it might be stuff we explore next season. Yeah. Levy was the first half, and Levy was fuck that guy. I want to reiterate, it is a complicated issue. I think Mark is going through normal things. It would be strange if he killed them and felt nothing. This is what separates him from like a Viltrumite, right? And this is what Nolan is struggling with, is humanity. Which is strange to say in this show, because the term humanity is kind of relative towards just humans and other living creatures that don't have like the same level of intelligence. But when you're talking about a series like this, using the term humanity is kind of weird, because it's like, well, we know what we mean when we say that, but it is technically a bit conceited, because it's not, with these characters, it's not strictly, whether they be fiction or not, it's not strictly a human thing, but it's a consciousness that he's feeling, which Viltrumites are definitely capable of. It's just propaganda, right? I mean, we've seen humans with propaganda do all kinds of unspeakable things, you know, raising them from birth to believe a certain thing. It's very hard to break that, almost nearly impossible. And Levy is a complicated character himself, given the fact that he is a man going through multifaceted levels of PTSD as well. Like, it's not just one person going through it. And I think that's what makes the character so complicated, when you see him going through not just what you assume is just one person's drama, but you realize, oh shit, the other ones were thinking this stuff too. They just didn't say anything. We were seeing it from one Levy's perspective. So it's very easy for the audience to see it from the perspective, like, look at this motherfucker. Look at this piece of shit. You know, like, look at this guy just ruining everyone else. Because you think all the other Levys are like semi-okay. You know, you think they're like at least normal. They're kind of indifferent, right? That's not the case. That's not the case at all, actually. Many of them clearly went through a lot of shit. It was not just one, it was a bunch. And yeah, that is going to do a number on you. And it was very obvious, but it was kind of cool seeing the villain fingers getting pointed at him, where it's almost like it's so strange, because it's a character with a lot more knowledge, way more knowledge than he should have. Right, he has knowledge of other multiverses, like all the other universes, and the probabilities, and all these things that realistically, it's not just his abilities. It's not just he's a multitude of like broken people fused together. It's also the fact that he knows too much. You know, like it's a sense of the Viltrumites are strong, but mentally they are just as, you know, sensitive and the opposite of invincible, vulnerable, even as human beings and other characters in the story, and that shows with Levy. That shows with Levy incredibly, because I mean, no character in this series has even the slightest near capability of comprehending what's going on, right? I mean, a guy like Cecil, he knows so much, right, in terms of his context of his planet, right, and the secrets he keeps and all that stuff, and look what that does to him, right? He turns into an insensitive prick. Imagine what Levy turns into. Like, I mean, he's trying, and the worst part is he's trying to believe that he's, you know, still retained his consciousness, but this is the problem, is that his conscience is skewed from his perception of reality. And this is sounding like a lot of complicated shit, but I'm trying to like keep it as grounded as I can. But again, it's tough. But I think that's the challenge there, is when I'm excited seeing Mark actually kill this piece of shit, it's because I'm seeing this from Mark's perspective. And as far as I can see, and Mark's perspective is a bit light, to be honest. It's not true. I'm not actually seeing it from his perspective. I'm seeing it from our universe, Mark's universe's perspective. Right? If we were looking at it from Levy's perspective, this is traumatizing. In fact, it's depressing as hell. Imagine if Levy was the main character, right? If Levy was the main character and we were following him for 2 seasons and this is how he dies, it'd be really fucking sad, you know? And there's other shows where this stuff does happen. I mean, God, the amount of animes where the character just gets actually decimated and you're like, oh my God. You know, they're clearly outmatched. You think they have a chance, you think they have a good plan, and they just get fucked, right? I mean, if the roles are reversed, this is terrible. But at the same time, it's also not great when you're seeing it from Mark's perspective, and that's what makes it cool, is that it's something that I can be excited about, because this motherfucker is frustrating, right? What he's doing is just, clearly the show is turning it into, okay, the man is, even when he's reaching the cusp of understanding perspective of what he's doing, his other perspectives merge and skew, and then it's null and void, right? So it's not once, it's twice or three times where this happens. His brain is trying to comprehend, wait a minute, shit. From this perspective, I am the villain, and these motherfuckers don't even know what's going on. So maybe I am. Like, fuck, you know? And then everyone else in there is saying, no, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. We've seen it from our perspective, our perspective, our perspective, our perspective, our perspective. And then it just drowns out everything Debbie says to him, everything that, you know, Oliver from Oliver crying, from Mark saying he wants to help him, he wants to save him, that he was saved by him. These things they're not computing, right? Because what he expects is like, yeah, okay, you're gonna do the cliche hero thing. What he's not expecting is for him to say things about him, right? Every time something was said about him specifically, he almost had like an identity crisis. You know, it was like, what do you mean I was trying to save you? That's impossible. And not almost an identity crisis. His whole character is an identity crisis, which is the whole point of knowing multiple realities and also just being a mix of all of them. It's terrifying and depressing at the same time. So, I mean, do I sympathize with him? No, because I can't begin to understand what that guy was going through, but I can get it. I can get it, but he deserved to die. And I'm like, cool. That's my excitement for it. However, Mark, as a character and what he is, has to feel all of that. But Mark also has to be realistic, right? At some point, he has to kill somebody. There's not a point where, you know, he can... And I'm sure he has actually killed people before, if not by accident. But never with that intent, right? Never with the murderous intent, which I think is a big telling point. It's like he actively, like, it's funny because it's like the Viltrumites is one thing, but Levy is like this hurt individual, and he can see that. So the fact that Levy was his first kill is, you know, it messes him up a little bit more. It's like shit, you know. So I mean, I don't know. Has Alan killed people? I'm assuming Alan has killed people before, for sure. But yeah, Mark is gonna grow into getting his control, sure, but he also will probably grow into understanding that Levy, while it's not technically true, is a special case, and that's because there is nobody like him. And I think Eve's line of "you don't deserve this" came off kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie, but maybe this is a telling point of, yes, Mark doesn't deserve the shit that happened because Levy didn't target the right man. What he assumed was that, hey, if I get my vengeance on this one, it's good because he's the one that turned me into this. But what's fucking him up is not only all the identities, it's what those identities have experienced from other Marks. So there's so much fucked shit if you think about it, because there's other Marks still around. It's not like Levy just killed all of them. They're still in the other multiverses. And I mean, I don't want to say too much, but like, I don't know. A guy like Levy just doesn't feel like a guy that you can kill that easily. I'm just gonna say it. So I mean, we might have to deal with this motherfucker again. So if this is definitely how he dies permanently, am I still like am I going to start feeling guilt for my satisfaction towards his death? Absolutely not, because that's just the way things shaped out, right? So there's a lot of this. I know the writer, he's also the creator of The Walking Dead, like the comic series. He explores these ideas a lot in that series as well. I think it works way better in Invincible, because Invincible, it doesn't hit a form of redundancy. You know what I mean? I think in The Walking Dead, there's a level of redundancy to it because there's never really a full solution towards the overarching problem with that show, which is like the zombie apocalypse. And this one, it's like reality and what is, you know, things. The beautiful part of Invincible is that the characters can go through the end of the world, but the end of the world doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Like a guy like Mark probably has gone to multiple dimensions now where the end of the world happened, and now he can go back to his regular world where now we're talking about college. You know what I mean? Like, this is what makes his talk with his mom kind of important. It's like, he's not a normal guy. He can't afford to just say, you know what, college is going to bring me something because everyone else does it. It's like, maybe you are not everyone else, and that he knows that, but it's tough because what he's experiencing and what he's saying, I don't think are exactly the answers he needs. Like, self-control might not be the answer there. And he'll have to realize that later. But self-control is important, but I think Mark is underestimating how much control he does have over himself. And his father, unfortunately, isn't here to maybe explore that along with him, because his father's exploring his consciousness while, like, his morality. His father is exploring his own morality. No one's exploring his morality while Mark is exploring his limitations, I think. Because Mark's limitations on himself, I don't know. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Mark is knowingly understanding how much he holds back, and actively has his mom, like, in his family is. But there's a weird part where Mark has to realize that part of what happened is his fault, but not in the way he thinks. No, should he have killed him? Yeah, there may have been some other options. Did that have to go as bad as it did? Because that actually could have been way worse. 100%, we can all agree with that. But the tough thing we have to accept is that could have gone better as well. And the thing is, if Nolan was there, Nolan could have. If Nolan, here's the thing: the roles are reversed, right? Nolan is in that room instead. Nolan, let's say for some reason Nolan decides, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him at all. I'm just gonna be completely frank. Nolan could absolutely disembody this man in a torturous way, sure, in a vicious way. He could find his ways though. Why? Because Nolan never holds back. Nolan rarely holds back, and he knows what he's capable of. And because he explores that part of him, his strength, not his murderous intent, his strength, he knows how to be more meticulous instead of restricting. And I think Mark believes that he's being gentle, and therefore he can give more possibility to a more less violent solution. But what he needs to accept is that if he can lean into what his father is capable of, he can then find more answers, because then he's not restricting himself. And those answers don't have to be killing the person. And I don't mean, break his legs, break his arms. There's just things he could have done 100% at, like, much faster speeds, much more extreme cases where he could have jumped. And the funny thing is like, Levy knows this. Levy says this. He says, you could, destroy me in an instant before I snap her neck. But do you want to test that? He's understanding that this Mark is, well, he is young. The benefit of being young is that you either don't think at all or you overthink. And Mark is a version of himself that overthinks. He overthinks it in terms of, like, the situation is complicated, but he needs to figure it out for himself. I'm like, it's not to be inward, it's to be outward. Look at what's happening, know what you're capable of, push that, go from there. Because he's not wanting to risk that possibility of killing him. And that's the problem. What eventually led to him just cutting loose and being like, I have rage here, and I'm just going to let it out all at once. And it's like, dude, you've been feeling rage in that situation, So, because in those dimensions, he's spending time thinking, if I see him again, what I'm going to do. And, yeah. That makes the situation tough. But that was a lot of rambling. I hope I didn't bore you guys, but that was my thoughts on that situation. I feel like the episode is really good because it does make the person think that much. I just want to make my thoughts clear, and because it is the final episode, I want to make that clear when we go into next season. Because this is definitely something that's going to haunt Mark for a while, and he is going to have to explore later. But I think that is all my thoughts so far. Kate coming back was I said what I said. It happened in the comics as well. It's all right. We didn't actually touch on any of the cyborg stuff. I'm guessing Debbie's arm is still her arm and not a robot arm. I'm not too sure on that. I'm glad Mark didn't actually say what he said what he was probably going to say to Eve, because, again, taking advantage of the situation, I feel like it's a bit unethical. But he at least knows. Like, he knows. And that's good. That's good enough for now. At least he can understand there's another person that cares about him that is not, his ex, which is also very tough, I think, for a lot of people when they break up, is that feeling of loneliness. So if he knows 100% there is another person that loves him that I'm sure he feels something for, then he can at least comfortably understand that Amber is not, you know, the only person he can go to. But that doesn't mean he also needs to rush something, you know, with Eve. All right. That's about it. We'll see what happens with Alan and Nolan in next season. That's probably my favorite duo ever. So I'm hoping they get to get comfortable with each other, do a little, you know, prison break, maybe have some fun. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. There was also all that stuff with Anissa. Was that her name? Can't remember. But yeah. We'll explore all of that. If you guys are excited for the next season when I react to it and you enjoy the Invincible content on the channel, please like and subscribe. Liking helps the series, you know, do better and the whole algorithm stuff. And then subscribing just keeps you up to date when that reaction will pop out. I have no idea when season 3 is going to come out. Should be relatively soon, but I will see you guys then. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care, peace, and goodbye.